I just crossed the border, UAE Oman border, and now I'm inside Oman. I'm going towards a place known as Seeb. Seeb is like a town before Muscat. I'll be staying overnight in Muscat this time. I'm interested to go to Seeb because I discovered, a mosque by the name of Salam Mosque, and apparently it has a very unique architectural design, state of the art. So I'm going to go there and have a look at it and share the experience with you as well. And then tomorrow I have the exploration drive, which will cut into the coastal side of Salalah, and then I will reach Salalah maybe day after tomorrow. So this is an exploration drive, as much as I can explore on my own because I'm alone this time. A lot of people are busy because I'm going midweek. Good morning, everybody. This is the second day of the trip, early morning now. I'll be heading off from Muscat towards Salalah, but the plan is that I won't be going straight to Salalah. I have some exploration points that I want to look at. So I will leave here now. It's about 7:30 and reach Haima. It'll take about 5 hours, so that's around 12:30. And then from Haima I'll turn towards the coastal route and go down all the way about 2 hours till I reach a township which is next to the ocean. So I've located 3 or 4 lakes of a unique color. Apparently one is red, the other is light green, and there's one which is orange also. So I'm curious to see if this is actually the case, and it requires, I'll be alone, and it's inside, so basically it's not on the road. You have to drive about 3 to 4 kilometers inside the unpaved area to reach it, and I think it's right next to the sea, and Oman is known to have very soft sand around sea, so I have to be really careful because I'm alone, and I also need to make sure that all my equipment is there. So I've kept my max tracks. I've got the compressor. I will probably deflate. So normally what I do is that when I reach such a point, I'll stop till the car, wherever the car is, can safely reach, and then from there onwards I'll just walk, do a bit of recce and see if that track is doable, and according to that do it. So I'm looking forward to it. It's always a bit of an anxiety whenever you're going for such a trip, because especially if you're alone, but that's all right. You need to be prepared, which I am, and I've got all my filming gear with me. So I'm looking forward to that. Once I'm done with that particular adventure, hopefully I'll spend the night over there, and the next day, which is tomorrow, I'm going to head out towards Salalah, and then the rest of the coverage will be from there. We're about to reach the entry point now for the lake, first lake that I had identified. There are a couple of issues now today. First of all, it's heavily overcast, so the visibility is pretty low, and the wind factor is also very high, so there's a lot of dust blowing, you know. So conditions are not ideal, and I still don't know how the track is going to be. I've set up my camera to record it if I go inside. So once we reach there, I will decide whether we want to go in. You know, it's already about 5 o'clock, so in about 2 hours we're going to get sunlight is going to go. So I need to be careful not to be inside at that time, or at least to be in a place where I can, you know, be safe for the overnight camp. Okay, we are inside the track now, and we are headed towards the point. Let us see if we can reach it. Okay. We are now I need to stop here for a minute. Let's turn and see where the other point is, right there. Okay, because we don't have receptions, I just have a general point which we will be following. I've engaged the 4x4, so hopefully so far the track looks simple. So we're inside now. Taking the unpaved track down to that point. I'll follow the track as far as I can go. I don't want to make my own track here because I'll need to follow it back also outside. It's supposed to be a dark green lake situated deep inside, right next to the ocean. So I'm following the track now, and I need to concentrate, so I'm going to switch off this camera. And just a second, yeah, I'm just going to switch off this camera now. Alright, we're getting pretty close to the ocean now. Sand so far is okay. This is the parts where you need to be careful. Any sign of stress or something, you need to slow down and adjust your car's tire pressures. Otherwise, once you dig in, then getting out is a nightmare in this area. I mean, the places around it are like completely, if you can see how much bushes are here. So it is a kind of a unique area. Guess what? There is a lake. There is a lake. We have found it, guys. We have found the first lake. I need to be careful not to go too close to it, but it's right there. As per our plan, we have reached the first lake. So I'm going to try and find a good spot where I'm just going to see till where my car can go without getting... Okay, I'm going to kind of... I think that's about it. So this is actually the lake that we were looking for. You can see the water flowing. I'm going to take lots of pictures after I go inside. Happy that we've reached it. That's good to know. Okay, let's just stop the recording for a minute. This is kind of the first step of success, and I'm sorry I'll have to wear a bandana kind of a thing on my head because it is so windy outside that there's no point in, you know. So I'm switching on my camera. I'm going outside. I hope you see me outside. Whoa, look at the wind. It is crazy. My goodness.
First lake that I had seen, which was actually dark green, and it turned out to be dark green. The problem is that if I go in this direction where we were going towards the ocean, if the sand is very soft over there, I don't want to do that. The red lake is, I think, 2 kilometers away from here, so or no, 6 kilometers. So I'm going to go back on the road and see if there's time. I'll go. Otherwise, tomorrow morning we're going to do that. But it's easier now to, as we're going back now, it's easier to track back. I have the Gaia GPS also, which has made a track for where we reached. Very important, because in the desert and around the ocean, once you get lost, every side looks the same. So Gaia is there. It's given me a track which I'm following, but if you see in front of you, there is the fresh tracks that I made. And the best way is, while there is light, follow those tracks as far as you can, as closely as you can, and that will take you out. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just following these tracks to go back from where we came, the road. And I think it's kind of late. It's 5:30. Maybe because if we go inside and if the lake turns out to be red, that'll be too much excitement to just come out immediately. So I'm probably going to find a place now to crash for the night, and early morning we're going to explore the rest of the lakes. But I'm happy, and this is a good sign that we are able to reach our destination that we had. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. Just woke up. Thankfully, I slept at, I was too tired. I slept at around 7:30 and woke up 1 or 2 times only. So now it's 2:30 in the morning, and that's really good, because anybody who's camped outside will know that if you can sleep at least 6 to 8 hours at night, that's like a real blessing. So just woke up now, and I thought that probably by the midnight, the things will settle. But I don't know if you can hear it. The wind has been playing really foul, the whole night. It's actually so strong that the whole car, considering how heavy the GMC is, it's moving, like it's been shaking the car. Not very aggressively, but in the middle it becomes very strong, and it's just, so the wind is still very strong. I'm hopeful that by morning sunrise at least it will go down a little bit. And the temperature is, I'm surprised, it's like cold actually. I think it's 25 or 26. You can hear the wind. It's really very hard. So this kind of a temperature, and at this time, it's 31st, today is 1st of August now. It's really unheard of, and I'm actually not even in Salalah right now. I'm just, I'll share the location. I'm right next to the lake where I was, and I parked in an open area just behind a rock formation to avoid and that's because if I had parked it in the open, the impact on the car would have been even more. So a kind of a rock formation, not fully covering the car, but halfway, is blocking the wind. still it's pretty intense. So I'm going to try and go back to sleep now. I just thought I'd update everybody that it's a beautiful place. The weather is beautiful. It's just the wind is kind of cutting it really, the story a little bit, but it's okay. I've just kept a little bit of the windows open. I'm of course inside the car. I like to sleep inside the car. And yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow to go and check out the other lakes. I'm going to leave early, like at sunrise, and then go around, and check the other parts. One of the risks that is there, just to keep in mind, it's not recommended like to always camp out like this in the open next to the beach area, is because if this storm would have turned to serious kind of a downpour, then of course I would have made my way out to the road, which is about half a kilometers away, and I have the Gaia to take me out. But if it rains really intensely, then the whole area might become very wet, and therefore to drive out in that wet sand would become difficult. Right now I'm not deflated, I'm okay, and I just put engaged 4x4 and I came here. So going out, if it in the case of a heavy downpour, and if you don't realize and you wake up, you might be getting bogged down into sand. So just keep that in mind. Overall, it's been great. I'm going to just now try and crash again, sleep a little bit, and although I've slept enough to be, oops, what's happening to the camera? Wait. Yeah, I've slept enough to, be ready for tomorrow. Try to get a little bit more sleep. Okay, I'll see you in the morning then. So it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Just wanted to show you the temperature right now outside. It's 24. No wonder I was feeling cold at night. One of the things to take care of when coming in this part of Oman is that on the border I took a set which was available on the border, Uridu, and unfortunately it doesn't work over here. I thought it was just a general problem being so remote that there's no reception, but as I came out from the first part to go to the second, I lost reception and the points were lost. So I had to go up to a gas station, and use the hotspot. The Omani guy was very helpful. He gave me the hotspot, and then I could inform the family and everybody that I was okay, and also to relocate these points, where I'm coming.
on the way to Salalah, there is a detour that you need to take, you can take, which is going towards a place known as Menji Beach. I'm taking that. I didn't realize it's about 28 kilometers inside from the main road, and about 10 kilometers of that was paved, and now this is unpaved, about another 14 kilometers. So it's pretty nice actually. It's not that difficult, but what a nice place it is. The access to the beach, I don't know how the beach will be once I reach there. I can, understand that, but right now I'm just going through all these mountainous, kind of low-lying mountains to reach the place. So hopefully the track is being recorded on the other camera. And I will share amazing rock formations over here. A very good morning. I am now headed off towards the west side of Salalah, because yesterday when I was coming from the coastal road, when I reached Salalah, it was the east side has all the Wadi Darbat and those very famous and beautiful tourist spots. So I got stuck there for about 1.5 hours just to cross the traffic because there's too many people there. I think Salalah has really picked up now in terms of tourism, and there's a lot of people here now. Weather, of course, is foggy. Beautiful weather, 26 degrees. Lots of fog all around. Need to be careful while driving. And I'm going to see what I can explore over there, and also plan to cook some lunch over there. Nothing complicated, but let's see. It's an attempt. And I stopped here just for a second to take in the nature, also share it with you. This is one of the most beautiful tracks. So the original plan that I had was that I would drive towards Dalkut, and somewhere along the way, before reaching the town of Dalkut, there would be a turning towards the right. I had made that point, and I would turn towards that direction and move there. But once I reached, I realized that they had closed I think the security had closed it out, and I could not access it. So what I did was that I found an alternative road which was pretty isolated, and it was the old Dalkut road going towards the border. So I ventured onto it, and as you can see from these clips now following, it turned out to be quite a scenic route. So good afternoon. I've been driving around for a long time now, almost 3 hours. Went around the Dalkut area and came back from a bypass road. Now I want to have lunch. I'm going to stop here. This is in the middle of the way back. It's a beautiful spot. Just have a look at it. Right next to the road, right next to the road. I'm just setting myself up over here. You can sometimes hear the birds also. It's very nice. Let me show you. So just gonna cook up, rather just make some, try and make some 2 chicken burgers. So they're frozen burgers. I'm gonna try and cut some. It's too thick. That's enough. Okay. So far so good. How do we cut this? Two burgers, 2 layers. Okay, beautiful. And I'll be able to do this. I was pretty worried earlier how I'm going to manage, but okay. Get this out of the way. Now this is done. It's for everybody to eat around here. Is there a cover on this? No. Okay, so this one, I think, if I cut it like this, okay, I think, let me first cut it from the middle. Yeah, okay, perfect. Let me just make 2. Okay, beautiful. Look at this. Okay, do this one also. I've applied the, this looks so good. I'm already hungry. It's 2:30 now. Been driving around for about 4 hours now. Went to Dalkut and then went around the whole area to come back out towards Salalah now, but still I'm in the forest of Dalkut. As you can see, this is an amazing spot. It's very difficult to find a spot, especially when you have to do it with the car. First there should be a parking area and then less of fog, because if it's very dense fog I can't film and nothing can be seen. Okay, so this is good. First part is done. Now for the challenging part, which is getting the, I did get these from the, okay, so let's just get rid of this. This is done. Okay. Okay. 2. What's this? Okay, 1. Those look big. Which is good because I am pretty hungry. So I think this is just right for me. I feel like these are frozen. That's not good. Probably need to defrost, but they've been like in the cool box, so they look slightly less frozen. Maybe it will make a lot of noise when I start to fry them. Okay. Yeah. I also have some nice cheese, but that's later. Okay, there's flies here, so let's protect from the flies by putting this on top of it. Yeah, that's good. This also can be outside a little bit. Okay, let me get so this is done. Perfect. Worked very well. So far so good. For the first time cooking experience. Most of my club members in Free Spirits know the level of competence I have in cooking stuff. Next to zero. All the videos you must have seen. Got a lot of my friends who cook, in the desert. But because this trip was so long and in the middle of the week, it's okay. It's not very clean, but it's all right. It was in the middle of the week, like today is Thursday, came Tuesday. So that's why a lot of them couldn't come. But they're waiting, they definitely wanted to. Okay, now I'm just going to try and get this stuff in. Again, all for a first time. Oh wait. Unblock. Okay, let's unblock. Put this in. Come on, man. What's wrong with this? Something's not right. Okay, let's read it. Put it. Oh shit, okay, here we go. Now it's okay. Oh, okay. There was a groove for it. There was a groove in which it was supposed to go in. I tried that. Let's see now. Hello, let's go. Okay, learning curve. Coming up the learning curve. A bit slowly, but surely. Okay, we've got company. Somebody's coming in. He's probably going to join us. We have 4 burgers. So he can always join us. Okay. You'll only see 4x4s around here. Hard to see a different car. So I need to cover some of this stuff because it's getting a bit wet now. Okay, it's a little bit wet now. Let's see how it goes. He's just enjoying the place, like me. Let's get this. That's just, and you can always tell when you're looking at a banker, he's trying to do something. Not too much oil, that's enough. Oh my god, this is going to be disaster. I need to reduce that fire a bit. Yeah. Oh no. Just reduce the fire. Okay, it's getting wild. Let's just reduce it a bit. I don't know why this is happening, but I think it's because I haven't used this in a long time and it's becoming very hot, so I don't care as long as the burger gets cooked. Okay, this should stop now. What? Oh, it's because of maybe the fog or something. Maybe, I don't know. Our friend is about to leave, I think. Unless he's looking for a burger. See if I can offer him. It's going to get really busy now. Okay. Let me reduce it a little bit. This is because of the fog that's coming on. So let's just slowly try to get this on. Okay. And I'll have to be careful because this stuff is from the frozen section. Learning curve. Whoa, 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 whoa. And it's getting up. That's not safe, I think, but beautiful. Starting to smell. Why is it so violent? Okay, why is that? I reduced. Okay, now it's reduced. What the hell? I want to make sure it doesn't, either undercook or overcook. This part is not being managed very properly, as you can see. I hope the lens is clean. Oh, it's got some stuff on it. Let me just clean that. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know if I should offer them. They look very nice. There's two of them and I have two extra, so this would be daily community service right in Balkut. So where are the buns? And remind me later why I've got such small buns. Now this is smelling good. This is smelling tasty. I have a feeling, or whatever, I should put some more oil. I have a feeling because it's kind of dry now. Just a second. Oh, Farid. Let's put this on here. A little bit of oil. See, the sound changed with the oil. Those of you who are masters of cooking, you can enjoy this moment, have your moment of glory. It's not easy, but this weather and these conditions are just... Ustaz, Fadal, Fadal Wallah, sure? Apparently they're not interested, so... Okay. I feel like this one is done. How do you check? Yeah, let's do it with the knife. To be honest, maybe a little bit more. Just cut it a bit. I don't want it to be undercooked. Overcooked is still acceptable. Such nice people, Omani people, really. Every time I come to Oman, if you want to know the way, get stuck, anything, like these people. Oh my God, what the hell is that? Okay, there's a really big bee here, which I don't know why I'm attracting so much attention here, but hey, hey, okay, it's gone now. This burger is bringing everybody, around here. So I think it's going to be good. Okay, let's get some plates in. Okay. I'm going to take 2 plates together. Just look at this beauty now. I feel it's going to be like a beauty. Watch this. Okay. That's it, I think, enough. It's almost becoming a biryani now, Shouldn't think of biryani. When you come to Oman, mostly they give you you will find stuff like beautiful. Now let's get some veggies. Okay, 1, 2, 3. The size of this tomato. It's going to eat it. Okay. Wait. You know what? I need to cut this thinner. That's ridiculous. This is too fat. I won't be able to finish this. Alright, alright. I don't know what's up with this. It gets so hyper. Okay, this is disaster, but thinner. Thinner is better. Let's just put this on. And my favorite white cheese. Let's get that also in. Very good. Let's open it. Also got the GoPro running at the top there. Oh dear, the fog is coming in, guys. I need to speeden up this. Look at this beauty. Hey, hey, it's mine. Who would have thought? It's a beauty. Let me clean the lens and show you. Look at this. Can you see it? Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to switch off the camera now because it's recording for quite a while now and get to this. I'll catch you when I'm making tea, if I do. So this is the same place where I was when I was cooking, and by the time I was halfway into the second burger, it became almost too wet. So I had the second burger and I had planned to have tea also over here, but then I decided no, I'll probably go ahead. On the way there are bright spots also up on the mountains. I'll try and go up there and have tea in peaceful way. But now it's, as you can see, the fog keeps moving, so now it's like you can't stand outside. It's almost like it's drizzling, you know, raining. So let's go now and find a spot for tea. The water in. Okay. I think should have a glove or something. the actual exploration that I wanted to do today, I actually couldn't do it because the road that I intended to take, which was off-road, was actually blocked out. I think because it kind of goes from below the route all the way and gets closed out at the end next to the border. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so that was a bit of a disappointment, but the route that I took, which was a new route from I didn't go down to Dalkut city where we normally go. Most of our videos have that, where there's the abandoned helicopter and everything. It is pretty nice, but we've done it a lot of times, so I wanted to do something different, to explore a little bit. And for that, what I did was that I took the road just before it inwards, which was the old road between Dalkut and going towards the border. So that turned out to be a beautiful route, as you will see in the video. That was spectacular. I haven't seen such a road. It had a bit of, it was paved all the way, but some parts of it were like passing under trees, and some of it was kind of closed down because of whatever reason. Okay. Have some tea in Salalah. What could be better? Okay. We'll let this cool down while we enjoy our cup of tea. That's good. It's just this area is behind Mosque Beach. When you cross Mosque Beach and turn left, there's a lot of areas on this area, like mountains coming up, where you can come up and sit. There are people down, but I try to go as high as possible so that I can sit in peace, and it's beautiful here. There's clouds. I'll show you. There's clouds over there, which is right. You can see it almost touching the mountain tops, and then there's this entire peaceful area. Mud where I cooked the burgers was very thick, sticky and thick. My shoes are completely, on the sides it's still there, down I got it off, but I need to power, water it down, with force in order to take it off. It's very sticky, and you need to have proper shoes in Salalah because this all is very sticky and gluey and kind of, it sticks onto you. If you're wearing slippers or something, it's not for slippers. Also, you see that I'm wearing full pants. I didn't wear any shorts, and my sleeves, now I rolled up my sleeves, but before I was wearing full sleeves, and because the mosquitoes are deadly. I have the spray which I kept, which is more important than I think even the visa of Oman. So if you don't have that mosquito spray, you will be you won't enjoy. I had just one bite when I entered Salalah, and it's still kind of itchy. So immediately I put the spray. Even this morning I put the spray all around my neck and face and everything, and that makes it very, very easy to sit around. Like right now there must be mosquitoes, but they are just away from me. So make sure the gear and everything needs to be proper. Wearing shorts and all that, this is not probably suitable for this area. Also, most of the places that I went, although I didn't do much off-road, but you don't really need very heavy kind of mud terrain tires. most of the areas are like mild off-roading. So I have highway terrain tires now, which is like, but managed well. Even I went to Menji Beach. That was off-road. And other than that, I did a couple of other off-roading tracks also, especially when I went for those short lakes, small lakes. That was also pretty, at times, scary. There was one part where I went, where was I going? That fork, I'll show you that one, that part on the video. That fork part was scary because I started going inside. It was like sugar dunes, white dunes. I was thoroughly enjoying them. I was going deeper and deeper. I knew on the GPS that I was entering into that fork, which means that, and there are like signs over there as if it's, closed off for now. So I kind of ignored that and I said, okay, let me go and reach the middle of the fork so I can make a, view around it. But almost a quarter of the way inside, the sand started becoming deeper and I was revving my car to keep it going. So immediately I knew at that time that, this is the time I have to turn around. So I turned, made a U. It was difficult to make a U because the sand was very soft. Made the U and came back out. So if of course I had a colleague, anybody from Free Spirits, or 2 or 3 cars, and with the proper tires deflated, I wasn't even deflate, probably you can still do that. But those sugar dunes of Oman, the white ones, around Khaluf, and these ones also, notoriously soft and wet because they're right next to the beach. I believe maybe under them there's moisture, so it's almost like sludge. When you start driving in it, it starts sucking you down. So not recommended. You have to be careful. At least you should have 2 3 cars, and you should have one car with a winch at least, because and that car should be behind, not the one leading, because that part, if somebody gets stuck, it's not a pull out. Is that a frog? Tomorrow, let's see. I'll try to find a more greener location and a more serene location. Lots of people here, lots of people in Salalah, and the good thing is that most people come in their 4x4s. Even I've seen Range Rovers, G63s, but mostly Land Cruisers and Nissan Patrols, Hilux. I've seen a lot. Xterra, Oman is known as the Xterra country. There is so many Xterra, the old one. The new one I didn't see that much, but the old ones are like everywhere. Pajeros, great to see them. They come around these areas. It's not a very difficult area. You can just drive. Don't even need to engage 4x4 actually. And it's good to see this kind of vibe, with all the 4x4s in the open area and the outdoors. It's really good.
तो उसका हुक है आगे गाड़ी में? हुक है तो देखना पड़ेगा। 1 मिनट।
ఇప్పుడు టీవీ ఛానల్లో వస్తాం మనం. टीवी चैनल
टीवी चैनल नहीं है भाई,
यूट्यूब चैनल वస్తాం.
यूट्यूब चैनल उस पर डालेगा आप लोगों को भी। अच्छा दादा, ये जो है ना, ये उसको भी डालो।
दुबई आकार आराम से कलस
थोड़ा सा टायर के ऊपर थोड़ा सा रिवर्स करो और रोड के ऊपर है थोड़ा सा रिवर्स करो
ఇప్పుడు మధ్య లాగొచ్చి ఇక్కడ దిగిపోతుంది అనుకుంటాను
ओके ओके
थोड़ा चलो पीछे
बहुत मदद किया आपका, बहुत मदद किया।
God bless with breath in these lungs. Life too short to play it on speed run. Only get one, no option to rerun. With Babylon goes who high to reach some. Down to earth, stay grinding when storms come. Rat race, only one to run from. Better say cheese, but say split in the funds. Living in the moment, I ain't worried about none. I'm straight chillin', back against the wall, too acquainted with the feeling. Like you lost a mom, find a way if I'm willing. Only fear God, not spreading his lost children. Price on my head, exported a few trillion. Doing side missions, whatever I'm feeling. I'm built different, cruise with no ceiling. Sun shining on me, boy, I'm indifferent. Go! Come on, let's go. I don't know what comes next, but I couldn't care less. I refuse to be stressed. There's no fear in my chest. Hit a boom for my steps. Walk away from the pain I've been through. This feeling I'm feeling is brand new. This the moment I break through.
So on our last day of our trip to Salalah, we have come to the eastern region now. As you can see behind me, this area is now the kind of green that you're normally looking for in Salalah. I'm just entering the eastern area now. I passed Ain Raza and I'm going towards a place which is 40 more kilometers ahead, and apparently it's very green and clean and nice. So let's look at the greenery over here. inside, the road was long and kept going, and the main point that I had put where I wanted to go, planned to go, that was blocked. I think because of the rains and everything, it is very kind of wet. What a place. I'm just gonna sit here for a while. Just a second. Let me put the camera up and then I'll... Just a minute. So, just look. No, wait. I think it should be higher. Just a minute. Yeah, just about right. So, east side of Salalah, and the beauty never finishes. Just look at this place behind me. It's gonna be tea time soon. Not too far from the road. Let me change my cap. Something more appropriate for this place. What do you think? Beautiful. So I've reached a point now inside. It's not allowed, just to inform everybody, to drive inside the fauna. So you look at this place around me. It's lush green. So what I did was that because all the accesses are closed and you don't want to violate the law, so what I did was that I took this track which is coming inside from the main road. You see those poles, those are the main road. Come inside. It was very slippery, so you can see my car is now almost skidding around, but it's fine. I just parked right next to the track. So this track basically follows you down to this small house over here and that farm right there. So I haven't violated anything. You can see this clouds coming also. I'm gonna get a nice time lapse over here. So what I plan to do is that I'm going to sit here for a while, make the tea, enjoy the view, share it with you. Having a chamomile flowers tea. Let's do it. Okay. I set up the time lapse now.